Okay, ladies and gentlemen, once again, my name is Mike Rand. We are hosting from within Virtual Cowboy, San Antonio, Texas, and this is the PC Tech Roundup. We are in here today. We are cloning our customers' 3 drives. We did a video that we scrapped a little bit ago, and we went to redo it on a second hard drive. However, we came across problems, and we decided we were going to do a video of this. And we're going to act like we haven't already seen this, and we just did the second one. We were trying to do it just like the first one. It's very easy to clone drives through Linux, and I was doing this with the graphical user interface. However, this drive problem is over my head, and we're going to have Scott fill in for us, and we're going to act like we don't know that this is the problem here. We're going to fire up the machine. And while I'm firing up the machine, I am going to show you what we got going on here. And we did all this with the power switch off on the back of the power supply. If you do not have a switch on the back of the power supply, you have to unplug the power supply before you do this. But this customer had 3 machines here, 3 hard drives. We did the first one with no problem at all. And we are using that laptop's hard drive. That is his new machine, and he is about to move abroad and does not need this big bulky equipment. So he's got a 200 gigabyte SATA hooked up here. We hooked up into one of our desktops. This desktop is for sale. It is a pretty sharp machine with dual DVD, and it is right around $489, I believe, and it's running Linux on a Samsung 250 gig hard drive. That's our drive there. We do not have it jumpered, and this drive is not jumpered. This drive up here has a setting for master, cable select, and slave. However, the drive was jumpered as I'm showing you now on the camera, and which is not master, slave, or cable select. And it is telling me right there on the instructions that jumper 6 and 4 for a different type of setting. The first time we labeled it slave, the machine acted like it had a bad hard drive. So we re-jumpered it the way it came out of the machine, hooked it back up, put it in the machine, and we are launching this machine into Ubuntu right now. And as soon as it boots up, I'm going to log in. This machine is, we are using it as a tool today. There's various methods of getting this information to this drive without opening it. There's USB, there's across our network. However, this is going to be the fastest transfer since we have 3 drives that we're trying to pull the information off of. We're going to do it this way because we're dealing with SATA drives on a fast machine. See the 512 sticks in there, or 1 gig sticks, so it's either got 2 gigs of RAM or 1 full gig. This is humming right along. Our Ubuntu's loading right now. And like I said, make sure that power's off on the back when you're connecting the drives. That's right, we are running it live off of the disk in this situation because it would not boot off of our drive. So we're going to go ahead and turn it over to Scott here, and open up his terminal for him. Terminal is It's right in the applications button. Scott's going to sit down here and show you what he does. And we're going to look over his shoulder.
There it is. Sources.
This is the other partition.
Yeah.
And is there anything on this partition?
No, it should be it.
Yes. 6 and 4.3. So he does have PowerPoint presentation. And what's in the disk folder? Is there anything in either any of those folders? Okay. Alright. So we determined there's nothing on the 6 gig. And on the 4.3, he has lots of files. But do not, WinNT, open up the WinNT folder. There we go. There's his information. So that's on the from the 4.3 media. We want to grab that whole partition. And you want to open up another graphical user interface. With the 200 gig.
200 gig?
Yeah. Yep. And you want to go into, because this is Vista, it's in users, not in documents and settings. And it's on desktop, backup, right there. Okay, so you want to label this backup number 2 inside that folder. There's another folder there. Folder, backup 2, and select no. Yeah, okay, that's the whole bit. Bam. Hello. Cutting a little video. And it is going to take, this is the reason why we did it this way. It's not even telling us how much time it's going to take because probably calculating it still. 4 minutes. Whole drive in 4 minutes. And that's it, folks. And we have Dan the computer man walked in. Dan is very knowledgeable. He does house calls. May work for us someday.
It's not as good looking as Mike.
Yeah. Okay, now we're going to switch back over from our KVM.
What was it you did there? You were saving time with the copy process?